Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of Olympus Has Fallen. This movie is directed by Antoine Fuqua, who previously directed Training Day and one of my favorite movies, Brooklyn's Finest. And the movie stars Gerard Butler, Aaron Eckhart, with Rick Yoon and Morgan Freeman. Now the plot of this movie is Gerard Butler plays Mike Banning, a Secret Service agent who's pretty good at his job. And an incident happens regarding the president, and so Mike has to take a couple steps back and just take a break from it all. Well, 18 months later, the White House is hijacked by terrorists, and so Mike Banning must step back into his Secret Service role and kick a lot of butt. And trust me, he does, because this movie was awesome. Now, right off the bat, this movie is going to be compared to Die Hard, and though I can see the similarities between him and John McClane, this movie really reminded me of movies like The Sentinel, or any movie from the 90s like Murder at 1600, or a movie with Wesley Snipes or Steven Seagal or whoever, where it ends up being down to just one guy, and one guy has to save the day, one guy has to kill the bad guys, one guy has to defuse the bomb, stuff like that. So let me start with the acting in this movie. Gerard Butler as Mike Banning was awesome. It was like if you took his character from Law Abiding Citizen and we got to see what he was made of back in the day, he would be this character. Aaron Eckhart as the president, really good job. Aaron Eckhart is good in anything, and he proves it once again in this movie as the president. Going into it, I thought he was going to be like the president, where he was going to have really like a couple lines, but he was going to be, off to the side, and the movie was going to mainly focus on Gerard Butler. But that wasn't the case here, because everyone that was important got screen time, and I really liked that. Supporting cast, Rick Yoon as the bad guy terrorist. I've never really cared for him. Ever since Die Another Day, Man with the Iron Fist, he really hasn't done anything for me, but as the bad guy, he fit the part. Morgan Freeman as Speaker of the House, the acting president. Good job. I'm glad how they didn't make Morgan Freeman the star of the movie. I'm glad that he acted like the Speaker of the House. Not the man in charge, but the man that had to step up and be in charge. You just have a who's who of supporting actors and actresses in this movie. You've got Ashley Judd, you've got Dylan McDermott, you've got Angela Bassett, Robert Forster, Cole Hauser, even I think Melissa Leo in one part. I mean, everyone in this movie was good. And Antoine Fuqua does something that I really like, where he takes every character and he makes sure that you remember that character, whether they're a major role or a minor role. He gives them something important to do, to where you could walk out of Olympus Has Fallen and say, okay, I remember the Speaker of the House, I remember the Secretary of State, I remember, this person or that person, and I really like that. Now, as far as the rest of the movie goes, yes, it was patriotic, but it's about an attack on the White House, so it has to be, and it wasn't over the top. It was a nice fit. You had some CGI here and there, but it was just regarding some of the destruction and, blood splatter and gunshots and whatnot. But it worked. It's overlookable. This movie was good. This movie was really good. So from rating of 1 to a 5, I'm going to give Olympus Has Fallen a 4. This is a movie that I recommend, and I would probably buy it when it comes out. So until next time, guys, see ya.